Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 18. Whew, 18 of Voice in the Wilderness, and it's a two-parter. And this is absolutely not skippable whatsoever. You just cannot skip it. I know it features Mr. Wooden actor, the Capmander, or whatever they call him, Sinclair, I think his name is. I really don't like his performance. Yeah, it's Sinclair and then Sheridan. Whew, had a brain fart there for a second. I really don't like his performance. It's pretty wooden. Hello, I am the commander of this station, and it is my job to command this station, kind of thing. And you're like, oh boy, goody. Now, that said, this episode is super important, and there is really no skipping it. And trying to cover everything that happens in this episode, which is a two-parter. And as I'm sitting here recording it and thinking, how do I do a two-parter episode? I'm probably going to go ahead and cover the next episode, which is, guess what? A Voice in the Wilderness Part 2. Shocking, isn't it? My goodness, what a crazy notion. Yeah. And actually the story even goes longer than that, actually. Man, good Lord. There's so much stuff that happens in the next ones. Okay, so A Voice in the Wilderness, let's say, okay, it's basically an hour and a half. And a lot starts happening. People start leaving the space station. Ooh, yeah, that is really distinctive. This is the first time in this story where people start leaving the space station. And that's when things definitely start getting a little bit more interesting. Yeah, because it's no longer, we're just in a space station every day. It's very much about, things that are happening in the galaxy at large, and the events that are playing out, and who is doing what, and what is doing who. Yeah, I don't want to go over those things. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and leave it there. We're going to go ahead and leave it there. That's good enough. It's a bit short, but honestly, there's not a lot to say because I don't want to even remotely leave spoilers in here. And with that statement, actually, I want to add a caveat because it is not that amazing. Well, the story is pretty freaking awesome. Like I said, the performance is a little on the weak side. Yeah. Okay, a lot on the weak side. Anyway, we're not going there. Yeah. There's enough here that you can enjoy this. You can watch it. You don't want to pause it. You don't want to stop. Sit down, watch the show, enjoy it. It's a two-parter, so it's a really long chunk of time. But I do believe that everything in this episode isn't just kind of useful, it is incredibly useful to have. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. If you would be so kind as to listen to me talking about subscriptions, I'm putting them at the end on purpose. If you want to subscribe, thanks. Don't need to click the bell, just subscribe, because right now I'm trying to boost my subscriptions. It doesn't really do anything to you. It helps me out quite a bit. I'd appreciate it. So you guys have a good one. Well, you can also just keep listening too, You don't have to just subscribe. You could actually listen to me.